Yo. Hello. Welcome to Cozy Stream. I was getting so fucking cozy sitting here. I feel like I could have sat here forever by my JPEG, or by my GIF of a fire. I could have sat around here forever getting warmed off of the dead internet theory. You guys, welcome. Hello, welcome. Guys, hello. What's up to Rinslet? Snapping in her bed. Yep. I am BS. I am, well, let's see. I am BS MF W B P O A W S. Did you guys get that one? My dead internet theory is that everyone on the internet is Jarouge. I wish that was the case. Zebra, it was, okay, I don't remember what I just said, but it was in my bed, snapping my fingers, being pissed off and watching Snack. That's what Rinslet's emotes made me think of. Because haha, sleep always looks like he's pissed in his bed, like how I'm pissed off in my bed watching Sizz. And by that I mean I'm not pissing in my bed. I mean I was pissed off in my bed. Zebra, thank you for the raid. Gaunt Majima, who came up with that? That's pretty funny. He was gaunt. He is fairly gaunt, honestly. Like if Majima if Majima died in Dark Souls world and he became hollowed, he would look gaunt. He'd look rather gaunt. And he's got like the mustache like Jarouge. He doesn't have the beard though. That's the true meaning of Strawberry Milky. Gut's pissed in his bed and now he's snapping his fingies. Anyway, what's up to Sizz, Will, Zebra, Buddy Bro, Pixie, Rinslet, we said hi. Fucking killed it with that logo. Was it Bones and Friends? I don't know what it, and Isaac. I don't know what it would have been. But that was before I came back into the room. That's why I will never disband the Snack Attack 8 content production team. That's what the prod is all about. That's what the content prod team delivers. Is Will making that Bones and Friends shit. It is good. Everybody came together on that one for me. I didn't make anything. That's why I'll never disband the prod. I don't know why. That wasn't on the table or anything. I don't know what. I don't think there was any question or contention about me disbanding the prod, but just know that I never fucking will. Yo, Zebra, thank you for the stream streak. A 450 stream streak. Holy shit. Yeah, Will and Fighting Monkey and Hellbird. You guys, welcome to the stream. We've got Sad Guts. Also, hold on 1 second. We'll start soon in a second, I promise. I've come up with some fun things for us tonight. Going forward. So the reason why he's Sad Guts is because this, at least for tonight, I'm using that cool ass axe that we found last week. I'm using that cool axe, and so we put the Guts sword away, and now he's Sad Guts. So to commemorate that, whenever he's sad or when something sad happens on Dark Souls, you can pop a little Guts sad into the chat. And you'll get and we can all be there in solidarity with Guts. His time will come again. His time will surely return. And baby, when that time returns, well, you can hit yourself with a Guts smile. When something good happens, when something bad happens, Guts sad. But when something epic happens, when we overcome, or when we just need to give an RES, You can hit yourself, baby, with a guts smile. After I was in the process of making this face cam, and I was like, dang, there's gotta be a BTTV of this, and there were like 100 of them. But this gut sad is the only one that I found that was like in color. I felt it looked a little better emote-wise. And then I just searched guts, and I found a bunch of funny ones. I also found a bunch of them of Guts, the little dog from Kill la Kill. Yeah, we also have Jim Look, you guys. I feel like he's been underutilized so far. I'm not taking him away just because Spyro's over. I'm keeping Jim Look. Jim and I are still on great terms. We went golfing on Wednesday. And, listen, you didn't hear it from me, but Jim's got a little bit of a short game to work on. Because, yep, I outputted his ass and I smoked him. Jim got to work on his short game. Maybe I'll bring him on for golf with friends sometime. Pog McCartney also never going away. Are Snack Attack 8 and Jim still? Jim? It was, first of all, it was John. Jim is the character he plays. Are Snack Attack 8 and John still friends? We made those jokes already. Guys, welcome to Dark Souls. Do you know this song? Does anybody recognize it? No, I'll never get... No, Annie Dance should still be there. You typed it wrong. Annie Dance did not get the axe. There she is. I'll never get rid of her either. There are some that I'll never get rid of. This is from a game we've played on stream, actually. This is Up Shuttle Thread Pass from Yoshi's Woolly World. I think it's a very nice, cozy, relaxing little song. It makes me think of Christmas. That's probably because it plays in, like, the ice world in that game. It plays in a very, like, frustrating level. Like, an intense level. Which is funny for such, like, a chilled-out, kind of sad-sounding song. It's the one where it's, like, a big vertical level, and there's those things from Yoshi's story. Where, like, the, like, candy cane snake things, where when you jump, they, like, change the direction they're going. Memorable level to me, and a memorable song. Anyway, yo, holy shit, that's powerful, Will. The Guts Sengumi. Anyway, Gerouge done pissed everybody off today. He betrayed Guts. Guts is so fucking emotionally fragile today. That chick with the dual katanas, that wizard with dual wielding katanas is pissed at him still. So I had to put the steely George. Gerouge pissed everybody off. And you know what I'm gonna do to piss you guys off even more? We don't have time to talk about it right now because we have to get into the stream. But a new TCG Pocket expansion, like a real expansion, came out this week. And I have enough hourglasses to pull a pet. And I'm gonna do that. We're gonna keep the campfire sounds on while I smoke a pack. Light up my pack. Light my Pokemon pack on fire. Like I'm lighting a cigarette. Destroy the cards. But use that to open the pack. So, the new set you guys called is Wisdom of Sea and Sky, where the two packs are Ho-Oh and Lugia. I think I'm gonna pull for Ho-Oh because I want Crobat. Crobat EX is one of the new strongest cards in the set, I think at least. And I really want him. I think you can... Is Pichu in this one also? I know Magby is. I actually have 2 copies of Ho-Oh and Lugia. I have the immersive of both of them, and I have another copy, but I don't have any of the fucking ramp babies. So I would like to try to get one of those too. I don't have Pichu or Magby, but either one would work for that deck. So let's open Ho-Oh, and then we'll play the game, I swear. Alright, ready? We're kindling the sacred fire right now in honor of Ho-Oh, except I don't want any more Ho-Ohs, especially the immersive that doesn't have any artwork yet. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. Alright, ready? We want a sparkle. We want a quang. Everybody, fingers crossed for a quang. And if we get one, Guts smile. And if we don't get one, Guts sad. Fuck, we didn't get one. But here's what we did get. We got Sudowoodo, Houndoom, Mawile, Ambipom. Granbull. I have all of those cards. That was the most... That was the most... One of the most nothing packs I've pulled on this set yet. But oh well, it's just the way the card pile shuffles. I'll get Crobat eventually. I've gotten a lot of good cards on this so far. A bunch of... I have both the immersives already. The last immersive I got was fucking Giratina from Shining Revelry. Let's get into the game. And you know I didn't forget it today. Get out of here, Dark Souls thing. Get out of here, fucking beautiful snappling, crackling fire. Snap, crackle, bah. What do you mean you can't connect to the server? God, no, why? I made sure I was connected to my fucking Ethernet cord today before we started. What happened? Yeah, what's up, Tamal? I mean, I can just do it right now, but set up internet. The PlayStation sucks. All right, Cherouge. We'll start it all over. Okay, we're back. Guts sad. You guys, welcome to the stream. What did it say? Game may not have exited properly? Who are you to tell me that? I know what I did. What are you, Mr. fucking Rossetti? Because of my side story, I leave inspired. Push. You're leaving? Pixel, come back. You gotta do my side story. The quest for the perfect sandwich. You guys, I hope everybody had a good week. Mine was... okay. I put in a little extra time, or a little vacation time today. So I got off work a little early. And I really just kind of sat around playing Pokemon. But that's actually not even... That's actually not even that true. Because, I also, what was I gonna say? I also fucking worked on stuff for this and for stream. Well, out of my evening or my afternoon. In fact, should we just debut it now? In fact, not only do we have a Sad Guts variant face cam and some new BTTV emotes, and this is like trial run of this, so don't fucking complain at me. In fact, we have something else, you guys. We have... so crappy looking. We have a death counter now. Yep, Pixel persuaded me. So, welcome to this ugly looking ass Jarouge, emoji dead Jarouge, that is gonna be on the stream layout for either the whole rest of the playthrough, or if not the whole rest of the playthrough until I get sick of looking at it. It's the fucking death counter. Didn't you hear if it was a sound? Well, no. The soundboard's for Donkey Kong. But, like, maybe this will play a sound. We probably aren't going to hear it today if it does, because I'm not going to die. Anyway, I got on today to make this, and I had to take a screenshot of Jarouge so I could, like, make it. And look what this is why I needed to show this right now. This is why I needed to show this to you guys. I got on to make it, and I was, like, running around on the game, just, like, fiddling around. I found this shit. Sis, did you know about this? The rolling approach spin axe spin attack, that changes everything. The fucking Gut Sword doesn't have a rolling move, and I was a little disappointed because Gut Sword has sort of a sweep attack like that when you're running, when you're dashing, and then you attack. But this doesn't. It just has the same kind of slam slash thing. Sound delayed? Oh, it's probably because I wonder if it's... I can fix it. Activate. That should be fixed. Better? That seems like greed incarnate. I mean, it definitely does require a roll in and a swing. But at the same time, the big charged up, like, Guts Sword slash, it's gotta take about that much stamina. I also noticed this earlier when I was running around. I'm super worried that this is the case. But I'm playing this on my Astrobot PS5 controller. And I am not... Giroud, like, I was kind of, like, messing around with him. I am not always sprinting when I'm trying to sprint. I'm worried that because, like, when I've been playing this, my finger has been mashed down on circle so much that, my circle button might be sticking. Which would be so annoying. I would probably try to figure out a way to fix it on this controller, because this is not even that, it's not even a year old. I just got it. I played on my other PS5 pad for like fucking, I don't know, 4 years. Anyway, welcome to the Giroud show. Let's get into it. Is he stalling because he doesn't want to have to do this shit again? Maybe. Last week, we were exploring Brightstone Cove, Seldora. I think it's this chapel threshold. We got all the way down to the bottom of this spider pit. I remember I was talking with Will about Gintama. I had to fucking kite these like 17 spiders and assorted guys all around the bottom of the pit. And then, fucking at the very, very end, I was trying to find a way out of the pit. Because we found a fog wall, and I wanted to make sure that, like, that if there was a bonfire to be found, that I found it. But there was not a bonfire, and instead I fell down, like, I fell off one of the spider webs and died, and now we gotta go all the way back fucking down in here. And I gotta get used to this weapon, which seems to keep, like, back swinging. Yeah, I haven't posted in the Will Gintama thread for like 30 episodes, but that's because Will watched 30 episodes in like 2 days. That's not true. It was like half a week. I got my own Gintama playthrough to watch through and watch. Will's is a full-time job. It's like a whole second media. Now I'll catch up on it eventually. Especially because Will finished Peak recently, and I gotta go find out what he said about it, about the Otsu arc specifically. Anyway, we gotta go down in here. We gotta go all the fucking way back down here. But I think I'm gonna just try to skip a lot of it, because I don't think we even really need to fucking mess with this shit. Like, didn't I open this or something? Ouch, ow, ouch. I will not allow the death counter to activate yet. Except this seems like such a terrible spot. Why are there spiders? Where did you come from, spiders? Fuck off, spiders! Do you think when Mrs. Bucket, like, gets tired of Charlie's shit for the day, she sometimes sings, "Fuck off, Charlie," like, under her breath because she's still a good mom, but do you think she ever thinks, "Fuck off, Charlie"? I'm sure she thinks that about her fucking extended family. About the 4 grandparents that live in their house, 2 of whom aren't even her, like, blood relatives. I think she would. Alright, do I really have to go all the fucking way over there? I don't even think I'm gonna... Ow. I don't even think I'm gonna... Ow. No, Jarouche. I'm not gonna die yet. I'm gonna make you guys wait to find out what I put on the, what I put on that death counter. No! Jarouche! gonna. You guys are gonna have to wait. I promise. I promise you have to wait. Ah! We are not dead. We are, however, using so many chugs, and there's a fucking boss I have to fight. I hope it's easy, like the last 3 bosses. I'm goated. Oh my god, I didn't even hit him. I'm trying to get around the shit that's like on the ground. It's not working out super awesome for me. This is like a fucking Toho. There we go. Did you see that needle? Did you see me thread that needy? Oh god. Oh shit. It's like a fucking Toho down here. I might as well just homeward bone back up and like try it again. Toho. Toho. Guts. Alright, now this guy I don't think we have to fuck. Well, might as well fuck with him anyway. Toho, say hi. See, the Guts sword kills those guys with that. I'm worried about this axe. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna press on though. Okay, so I would have had to have gotten all the way in here, fight the fucking spider head crab zombie guy. And then gone up here. We gotta refamiliarize ourselves with the path even. And then this is better. This is a lot faster though, because once we're in here, we can just kind of like, we can just go. See, none of my I just tried to press circle 3 times there, and circle did not want me to sprint. That's not gonna be good. Oh my god, no! Alright, you know what? Is it like way too loud? Or way too quiet? Could you guys hear it? Fuck! Well, that was a bad attempt anyway. Barely audible? Alright, I'll have to turn it up. Let's see, how would we do that? I think it's... Well, that should... Oh, no. It's because the source is too loud. Alright, let's turn it back down to 0. Alright, is this better? It's the art of dying. Oh, fucking Jarouge! Fix your hair, my guy! Welcome to Jarouge Season 2, I guess. There's an easier way to get where we're going. Oh, you know what, actually? I think I remember that. Isn't there a way I can get to, like, up above the like, castle cathedral thing? I feel like I remember another way you could get out there. I'm gonna look for it. If my PlayStation 5 Astrobot controller the button is stuck, I think it'll at least tonight will be okay. There we go. I think we'll be okay at least for tonight, but I feel like it's one of those things that will get worse. Like, can I go down? Can I hop down there or something? You know what I was thinking about during the week? I was doing like some Jarouge theory crafting. Do you guys want to know what I was thinking about? I wonder if maybe I can open the wall or something. Or can I go through here? I swear there was a way. I swear that we discovered a way to do this. It says, don't tell me where it is yet though. I was theory crafting some Jarouge. Here we go. Yes, okay. We did find this. I vaguely recalled it. Because there was a treasure over there. We got that. There was a twinkling titanite lizard that I didn't give a fuck about. But I didn't want to drop down yet because we hadn't, like, explored the area yet. But okay, this is actually a pretty easy, like, corpse run then. I probably want to kill this guy. I'll tell you what the worst thing about this area is. It's the fucking hastily strewn carts all about. Amanda the Adventure Investigations. I would pug. Who would it be? Would it be like about Sheeplo? I would pog over that. That would be awful. Would it be about Sheeplo's solo journeys? Oh shit. We gotta remember that we're working on a much slower swing. Now, what is the upside? I'm not sure, but the axe looks clean as fuck. I guess it's a little bit faster. Like, the swing down is not faster, but it's less of a commit. Anyway, I was Jarouge theory crafting. Oh, during the week. I literally was. I was thinking about things we could do on this game. And I remembered that Sizz told me that there's like a thing in this game. You guys are going to have to hear me out on this one, but I promise you it's so raw. Sizz told me there's a thing in this game where if you're using like two weapons of the same like weapon class, that you can like dual wield them, and then like by dual wielding them you get like additional, like you get like an additional moveset or something. And I was thinking, what if we went back down into the Lockstone Caverns and we got 2 of these Grim Axes, and we were like Jarouge the Scopper Gaban of the Beatles? What? And like one of the builds we would play would be dual wielding axes, and one of the builds we would play would be Guts with the shield, and another of the builds we would play would be sometimes throwing fireballs, and we were just like a jack of all rouge. This weapon is called the Grim Axe. Germ Axe, whatever the, you know, those like dwarf looking guys. Germ Axe, I don't know what they're, I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know if it's a hard or a soft G, and I don't want to be offensive about it in case the one of them is a slur. We definitely don't have the stats to wield it, because I think we were saying that we needed like double the stats or something, but we could get the stats to wield it. That could be like a fun, like long-term thing for us to work on. We already have quite, I mean, we have higher than it, definitely higher than, like, well above the strength it would take to wield one of them, because it was less strength needed than the Guts sword. So again, like, we'll be back. Guts will, we're not abandoning Guts, but like, wouldn't it be cool if we did that? Do you guys think that George Harrison is the Scopper Gaban of the Beatles? Discuss. It almost feels like it should be a little disrespectful to George, but in a way, is he not sort of like the third in line? Is he not like third in command? I guess like in the Beatles, there's not like one, you know, there's not like one guy who's at the top of all of them. But like, don't we think sometimes Scopper felt like Roger and Rayleigh weren't allowing him to live up to his potential, and he had to go make his own triple album, including such fucking bangers as The Art of Dying? You guys want to hear it again? You guys, homework of the day. If you haven't listened to the song The Art of Dying off of All Things Must Pass, that song fucking cranks. That's like a song that sounds like it's like 5 years ahead of its time. I don't know if you've heard it, but it doesn't sound anything like a Beatles song in the best possible way. I'm pretty sure Eric Clapton played guitar on that. I think he played guitar on some of the songs on that album, but there's like a bunch of fucking shredding Clapton. There's like fucking like a whole fucking brass section on it. That song's awesome. .42 strength. See, like, I feel like that's doable. I feel like that's totally doable. Alright, I'm gonna, like, treat this a little respectfully because I don't want to come down here again. We're not dying again. The art of living. Guts smile. So yeah, I don't know why, but I did a bunch of work on. Oh yes. Okay, this is what I was hoping. I think this is another one of the like big boy bosses. The fact that it's a cutscene is what informs that. Oh, we're going Spidey Town, USA. Bring it on, bitch. Oh, what is that? The dragon spider cocoon? Cocoonus of the dragon spider lord? Right off the bat, this is a downgrade from... Right off the bat, this is a downgrade from Dark Souls 1 because this spider is not half a beautiful woman. And I would also say that Rom the Vacuous Spider is an upgrade compared to this spider because Rom the Vacuous Spider is one whole of a beautiful woman. This one, I'm thinking low tier as far as Souls series spiders goes. Soul series spiders, that's not easy to say. Alright, we're killing the ads. The Duke's Dear Freya. Well, it's a cute name, though, at least. We talking the Duke? Like the thin white Duke? But the thin white scaleless Duke? That Duke we talking about? Are we talking about the thin white scaleless Duke? Fuck! That's like, we were not doing a good job at looking at him, but that shit was shooting beams. We're gonna have to rethink how we do this whole fight. Like, I may need to not lock on. I feel like we got a little taste of that with Royal Rat Authority, who sort of felt like a similar kind of boss. In that he was a big guy who had a bunch of big attacks, but he also had a bunch of annoying-ass little ads that ran around, scuttled around on the ground. But there was some time when I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to, I wasn't gonna be able to fucking, what am I trying to say? there was some times when I wasn't, like, I felt like I wouldn't have been able to dodge him unless I unlocked and I sprinted. So it's a good thing my sprint button feels like it's sticking. That'll be good for us. Yo, Comb, thank you for the stream streak. Hell yeah. Did the death count update? This is another thing, like, this was such a terrible idea. And you can blame Pixel, because it was his idea. Don't blame me. The soundboard was my idea, though. It's just another thing for me to forget. It's another thing I'm never gonna remember. As fun as it is to play my stupid little sound effect. What do you mean, Dark Spirit Forlorn? No, that isn't. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's a guts! Oh! I don't even care about my fucking souls. This is the spirit of guts has come, and he is pissed. He knows what I did. I guess I'm forgetting we have a shield too. All right, we gotta kill each. Gotta get these spiders out of here. Gotta get out of this town. Gotta take that Wily down. Yo, he did it. I'm not sure what kind of sword he has, but it's definitely an ultra great sword. Like the gut sword is. Woo! It's a ULGS. You will never hit me with that. He hit me with it. No. Guts. Guts. Wasn't All Things Must Pass all the way through at least once in my life? That's crazy. He didn't enable Guts Mad? If anybody wants to make me a Guts angry and sleepy in my bed emote, I'll enable it. Fuck. You guys listen to that bass? It's like a disco song almost. It has like a disco energy. That song is tight. underrated hit. Another underrated one off of All Things Must Pass. Apple Scruffs. Where's Bobo? I had this bit with Bobo with Madame Wario about how when she was a kid, she listened to the song Apple Scruffs off of All Things Must Pass. And I was like, that's funny, because what a random song. Who likes Apple Scruffs? It's kind of a good song, though. I kind of like it. Alright, come back, Guts. This is our new challenge. I'm ready for a rematch, and I won't forget the soundboard a fifth time. Come back, Guts. Guts! Face me, Guts! Got Bubba on that Bosch life. She thinks she doesn't even know how to pronounce it though. She was calling it Bosch. Yeah, it does seem like when I swing like that, when we were fighting those little spiders in there, for instance, it was killing a bunch of them, like more than it seemed like it would have been. Or like it was killing ones that I didn't think I was hitting. We're just gonna have to learn like how to deal with it. Is he really not coming back? I'm so upset. I needed to defeat my demons. No, I would, if Bobo is gonna start saying Bosch, I would always prefer her to pronounce it wrong. Oops, ow. Ouch. Ouch. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? It doesn't seem like it's even hurting me. I guess sort of was under the impression that would hurt me. Doesn't seem like it's hurting me. In which case, we gotta go get that item. Anyway, I took a little time. I took a little half of a day off today and just kind of hung out. Other than that, the work week was like fine, I guess. I don't know, it's been busy and that's been annoying, but like, when is it not, kind of? And I'm still working on the job hunt, but only like in work form because I haven't done it like an interview or anything yet still, but I'm still working on it. And yep, it's August, you guys. The other day, I looked at the dresser in my room that is dusty and has been dusty for like months. And when every night before I go to bed, I look over at it and I'm like, it's still dusty. And I'm like, this dresser is a symbol of my own sloth. This dusty dresser. The other day, you guys, I dusted it. It took all of 10 minutes. It literally took 10 minutes. And then I went and I dusted a bunch of the other shit in my house. That was not as dusty as the dusty dresser. And you guys, you can do whatever you want. All progress is some progress. And some progress is more than a dusty dresser, but sometimes you gotta just do that thing. I'm cleaning the bathroom this weekend too. I need to dust my proverbial dresser. Hell yeah. Everyone dust the dressers. Dust the dresser of your life. It's like a Gintama title. If the Gintama titles made even less sense. Dust the dresser of your life. I'm hella slumping. Pixel, you can't do that because that's what I've been doing. That's my choice in bread. No, fuck you! What are you are not him at the pursuer. How's he gonna get up here? Oh shit, he coming. I miss that dude. Look at him go. Holy shit, he's murking up here. Alright, Forlorn. Do you think I can push him off? Watch this. Fuck! I got you dead to guts, guy. I've got him dead to guts. It doesn't matter if I get my whole stamina bar staggered off with a shield, because I know this weapon, and I know that it doesn't have enough stamina of its own to do a second follow-up attack. I know if I shield one, he's not going to hit me with another one until so I get some stamina back. I got time to chug. I got time to guard. That's the thing. Know thy enemy like you know thyself. Guts. Know thy enemy like I know thyself, Guts. I can't believe we're fighting him. Literally one stream ago, this would have not been even nearly as funny. Literally one stream ago, this would have been way less funny. It would have still been raw, but like, I have vanquished him. Oh, that wasn't the greatsword. Well, listen, that was basically Guts. Guts Sayed. No, come on, Guts smile. I'm still Guts, and I'm still Jarouge. And I'm still here. Doing this again. Welcome to session 11. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what else I did this week. Oh, I finally beat that. We were talking about this last week, and I was like, I'll beat it this weekend. I finally beat Pokemon Silver version. I guess that was on... Was that on Monday? Was that on Monday? It hasn't been that long. It's been an hour. We started at 11:30. Tuesday. Oh yeah, because I posted a big Snapchat about my line through the battle. That's something that like hardcore Nuzlockers say. They talk about their lines. I posted a Snapchat video, and Sizz was bugged by it right before his stream, so that's how we know it was Tuesday. And I mean, to be fair, it was a long ass Snapchat, but whatever, it was epic. I finally beat the game. I only needed to like put a couple levels on my Pokemon and then like really kind of lab out some of the matchups. And I won't talk about it on here, because again, most of the people that are here watching have already seen a long ass Snapchat about it. But it was pretty cool. It's like a fun, like exciting final battle, and it was a fun playthrough. I had a good time playing that. And then again, so topical to Generation 2 of Pokemon. A new TCG Pocket expansion came out this week, and that's a thing we talk about on here, because I know no one else will. And the expansion is Gold and Silver, or Gen 2 themed. It's Wisdom of Sea and Sky, featuring Ho-Oh and Lugia, one of whom is like my favorite legendary, the other of whom is Ra. So that's been pretty fun. It's a cool expansion so far. I have gotten, again, I've gotten a bunch of cards on it already. My pulls have been decent, except they've been decent pulls, except I have never I haven't gotten any of the Pokemon I like really wanted yet. But again, like I was saying, I did get the immersive of both Ho-Oh and Lugia, and I have another set too. And in this, what's cool about the Ho-Oh and Lugia cards in this set is that they're meant to be played together. You run them in the same deck, which is not how I expected they would play before the expansion was out. What do you mean 2 flasks? I'm trying it. And so, like, I could do that if I wanted to. They got that. They got baby Pokemon in the game now. That shit's toxic. TCG Pocket just had its first controversy this week. I don't know if anybody who doesn't like follow the game super hard has seen this, but there was some immediate like, uh-oh, what the fuck, when some of the cards and shit like that got leaked. we saw the immersive Ho-Oh, which is like, the immersive is like the like token card of the set, basically. And I guess the immersive Lugia too, but except I didn't see this. I guess they're changing Lugia just because it's supposed to go with Ho-Oh. But the immersive Ho-Oh looked almost traced from a fan artist. Now, and I saw about this on Twitter, from the fan artist. I don't think they spoke English, but they tweeted about it, and like Google Translate was like, I'm not sure. Maybe they did. I think they were foreign, but anyway, the immersive Ho-Oh was looking pretty traced. You could find the fan art on Twitter, and so there was a lot of like people being like, is Pokemon going to address this? A lot of people coming out and being like, well, technically, Pokemon Company, like, Pokemon owns the rights to these characters, so they really wouldn't even have had to have done anything, even if it, like, clearly was traced. They own your fan art, is what a lot of people were saying. But we were all hoping it would be addressed. And it was addressed. In the funniest possible way. Because the solution to the fan art issue was to take the artwork of a Ho-Oh and Lugia, like these are the big cards of the set, these would be like the chase cards. Take the artwork out and just slap a big coming soon on it for when they replace the art. To the point where, like, these are supposed to play an animation. These cards, like, when you pull the immersive, it takes you into, like, a cutscene. Like, you know, this is like the LR, like the super rare card. It takes you into a cutscene, like a CG made specifically for the game. And now it goes to a black screen and it says, coming soon. And then, to be fair, you can, like, I think you can rewatch them. So, like, the people that have the cards will eventually be able to, you know, rewatch them. But for now, and I have both of them. Again, like, the first time I've pulled one of these in, like, a really long time. Granted, I've all been pulling on a set where I already have the immersive, and I've gotten, like, 7 of him. And it was Palkia. But other than that one, I haven't gotten any more. But anyway, it's been goofy. Pokemon did put out a statement. Some people, I think, were saying they felt like it wasn't enough of a statement. I'm sure that there's some level of legality into the kind of statement they can put out. But they did not address that it was fan art that was traced. They didn't mention fan art, but they did mention that, I guess, the artist who did the card art for the cards, who has done a bunch of Pokemon card art before. Like, Pokemon has definitely worked with them a number of times. They've done full arts and stuff like that. They were like, it wasn't this person's fault. We provided them incorrect, I think is how they described it. We provided them incorrect reference material. And so, you know, that's why it was like that. So maybe somebody who was providing reference material found, like, fan art and I think there was an unofficial statue of this fan art also made, so maybe they saw that or something. I don't know. But it at least seems like it wasn't the artist's, like, a level of, you know, ill intent on the behalf of the artist, which is all I really care about. And it was funny, so whatever. Hey, this boss is doing a lot of damage. I guess he's taking decent damage. I don't think we're gonna beat him here, though. No, but otherwise I've been having a lot of fun on the set. One of my favorite decks to play in the last set was called Sweets Relay, which was a deck that featured a bunch of stupid little Pokemon, all of whom like snowball into each other basically. And they added a new card that you can play with Sweets Relay, Cherubi, who seems sort of good. It makes the deck a little more consistent, but I was messing around with that. And then, because I got 2 Donphan EX, I was messing around with Donphan. Who, when the set, like when the cards and everything got leaked, I didn't initially think looked like he would be that strong. But he's been fun to play too. Been vibing with that. No, Jarouge! Well, what were we gonna... If I had Estus Flasks, I'd be able to handle this fight. I'm getting it. We gotta keep managing the little heel biters. And then I think like once we have gotten them, like the initial wave of them out of the way, it's literally just like outrun him until he shoots the beam, outrun him, run behind him, get a lick in, and then get out, and then rinse and repeat. Those sort of forward, like front arm, like thrusting attacks are dangerous, but it seems like if you're really like on it, he doesn't have time to get those out until you get out of the way. Oh fuck. This is the one night only I'm ever using this soundboard. I'm taking the death counter away after tonight. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. It's too funny. Look at Jarouge. He's nailed. He's got Helco. He's got Halo. Hold down on the D-pad, you'll cycle back. I beg to differ. Unless it's an option I have to turn on. Like... I'm holding down. I think that might be a Dark Souls 3 thing, sis. Hey, but we beat the fucking Forlorner, or whatever. The fake pursuer. The Forlorner. We beat the Forlorner. They put this guy in Night Rain. That seems crazy. Is he like, I don't know, is he supposed to be hard? Night Rain has bosses from other Dark Souls games. I feel like that's kind of cool. I feel like actually that's pretty cool. I think if I had like gotten through the whole series, like I'd played all of them, I probably would definitely give that a try. I know, you know, reviews were sort of mixed on it, on like kind of what it really meant. But it can't have been like unfun, you know? Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, can you... It's okay if I bring my kid in here, right? And by my kid, I mean like 17 fucking poisonous spiders. Bring your spiders to work day. I've unleashed them upon the mines. Fuck, Jarouge! You threw off my rouge! Fuck! My souls! I don't care about souls today. Oh, fuck. The problem is that so funny to me. The problem with the soundboard, the other thing, is that, like, a lot of people, like, who are streaming are looking, like, right at their computer monitor and, like, at their desk where they're, like, in front of the keyboard, right? But for me, I play my game on a TV that's, like, across... I mean, not across the room. It's not a big room. It's pretty close to right in front of me. Because of that, I'm not, like, looking at my keyboard, you know? I'm not sitting at my desk, so when I have to press my button, it's like I gotta go out of my way to do it. I should move the keyboard. I should put the keyboard up here. You know what? I'm doing it. That'll help me remember.
got. This is crack. This is a perfect idea, Snack, you genius. Now it's right next to me. Ow. But anyway, I'd say it was a big Pokemon week. I played a lot of TCG Pocket. I spent a little money, but not a lot of money. I don't remember the last time I even bought gold on the game, but I put down $5 for the 25 gold or whatever, so I could do another 10 pull. I'm a little tempted to get the season pass for this season, just because the like special stuff you get from it is cool. Normally I don't think the special artwork and stuff for the season pass is that cool looking, but this time it's like a Ho-Oh and Lugia design. Seems like one I would actually use, because I'm sure I'll play those cards in a deck at some point, even if not just to mess around with them. But it's one. It feels like one I would actually use, like playing the game. Bring your spiders to work day. Would you? Would they let you bring your spider to work at your work? No. I'll go first. No, they wouldn't for me. Next. Thoughts? If you work from home, to bring your spider to work from home, probably. What are they gonna do? Even if you tell them, you're like, I brought my spider today, they'll probably be like, what the fuck? But internally, but externally, they'll probably be like, oh, cool. Glad you're working from home. Where is my dude? I know there is a spider that pops out. What, are they all gone from the world tendency? I got a YouTube comment, I think, is where I got this. Oh, Charouge. And the YouTube comment basically said, world tendency raw. It was a comment after my own heart. I got a YouTube comment, and the comment basically said world tendency raw. I'm sure they didn't say it exactly like that. Did you see me take out 3 there? I'm gonna wait for the other little guys to get a scuttle on over here. There's a line in the hit Pixar movie Finding Nemo. A movie that I'm sure everyone my age has seen like 100 times, because it was like the movie of the summer. There's a line in the movie Finding Nemo where the pelican guy, I don't remember what his name is, but he's a delightful character. He's like Australian. I guess they're all Australian kind of in that movie, but the pelican guy who helps Nemo out at the dentist office. Where they're talking about how Marlin, I don't remember Marlin fought a shark or something, and the pelican guy goes, I heard he took on 3. I don't know why I made him sound like Jarouge, but the pelican guy goes, I heard he took on 3. And when I was a kid, my buddies and I used to say that all the time. I don't know why, it just like stuck in our memory, I guess. Because when you're a kid, you just get fixated on that kind of stuff. I still think about it though sometimes. Fuck you! I'm chugging too, you can't stop me. See, like now that I've got Estus to drink, I feel like I'm just way more fucking in my element. I do need him to do the big blast though. Because if he doesn't do the energy beam, then I'm liable to get caught by the pincer claws. Here we go. That's it, right? Fuck! He juked me out on it. All right. Well, I probably want to stay then further away from his mouth. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get out, Jarouge. Get out! Disappointed that we haven't discussed the design on this guy. I mean, he's a big spider. He's got 2 heads. Got a front head and a back head. He's like pretty cool looking. I don't think he's as cool as Quailag though. I got 2 heads. One for the energy beam, one for the acid. It's sewn ass to ass? Oh, okay. So it's like that robot guy that I battled on the ship. Is it a robot spider? Hababobot? What do we think about the design on this guy, Sis? Hababobot? That's my stunning intellectual commentary on it. Oh, he's gonna do it again! He's gonna do it again! I need to get the... Well, do I really need to get the little guys out of the way? I just fear they're gonna fucking mess this up for me. There we go, that's 2. Back on him. Eyes on me. Topo Chico. Right, that's the beam. Woo! And he was trying it there, too. He's doing it again! Oh, fuck! Oh, God, it's gonna get me every single time with that. That is a tricky move. We're doing pretty good, though. My favorite thing about this boss is his name. The Duke's Dear Freya. What a silly name for a giant ass-sewn spider. What a silly name for an ass-to-mouth spider. He's gonna lunge. Ah! I saw that attack all of 1 time, and I've been waiting for it to try to do it again this entire boss fight. No! No! I knew that was gonna happen! Ah! Some of the other death sound effects I considered were, put your fucking wig back on, dog. I don't want to be the one to say it, but I think if we had the gut sword, we would have beat this guy already. Though the axe is doing like you know, comparable damage. What are we talking about? The route south of Blackthorn? I do like it actually. It's like tedious kind of. Because like even if you are using a map and you're getting every item, you're gonna have to go down it twice anyway. But I don't know, I like it. It's kind of cool looking. It's got like, it's kind of got the same energy I think as that route down from Mount Chimney. And I also like that route. Just that, those are the ones that made me like imagine like what the environment like would look like, and like if it wasn't just a tiny little thing on a screen. How fucking scared were you when you got Pokerus? I got Pokerus once on Diamond version, which I'm not surprised by because I had like 400, 500 hours on that game or something crazy. And I don't think I fully capitalized on like I did because you're supposed to, I guess, like spread it around to all your guys, right? I don't remember fully capitalizing on that, but my full team did have it, and I knew what it was because I think I had the strategy guide, or I had the strategy guide for the game, I know for sure, and I think it mentioned it in there. I think I knew what it was from that. So I was like, oh, cool. But then I didn't like appreciate how like rare and kind of interesting it was that my guys had it. And was Gen 4 the first game where you could get Pokemon? I guess that would be another reason why I wouldn't be surprised to have gotten in that game. Did you get it before that? I mean, I know, did Gen 3 have it? I know the Game Boy one. Bring your spiders to work day. Maybe they'll drop me another germ axe. Emerald, but not ruby and sapphire? Or all of them? I guess I wouldn't be surprised if it was in, like, all that whole gen. It was. I mean, I knew it wasn't in 2, but I was like, either Gen 3 or 4 would have been the first one that it was in. But I wouldn't have known about it until 4. Alright, well, we need to remember not to make that big-ass drop this time. Gen 2? That's crazy. Really? And it was called Pokerus? That's like some Berenstein Bears shit. I don't remember that at all. That's Mandela effect. That's Gungaga effect. You guys, there was a Pokemon... Stop talking about Pokemon. There was a Nintendo Partner Direct this week. I know Zebra already like talked about it on his stream. But I don't know, his stream isn't mine. I'm not gonna, I don't really feel like I feel the need to recap the whole thing for you guys. Because again, it was, you know, it's not like it was today even. It was Thursday that it happened. But I did think there were some cool things at it. One, I thought it was a pretty mid-direct. And I feel like usually I'm like a little positive about that kind of stuff. Even if there's like not something I like, I'm that like interested in playing like right away. I'm usually like, it was alright. But I thought this one was pretty lackluster, and not for like complete lack of good stuff, but just from like a weird, everything. Even stuff I like normally would have been like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I was like about. Namely, I thought the finishing with, oh Jesus fuck, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Oh, we're alive, Yarouge, what was I gonna say? Even I think even like the Square Enix games like that they finished the show with, the HD 2D games, I think that like one of those, even as the show ender, I would have been like cool with. And I guess like it doesn't really make sense to complain about more game, but just the fact that it was like Octopath and also like Elliot's Adventure, I was like, what are we doing here? Like, did you want to piss off the Nintendo YouTubers? And kind of me. I don't know, sort of a weird show. I wouldn't say like anything was outside of the norm of what you'd expect to see at a Nintendo Partner Direct specifically, but I think the fact that it was the first Partner Direct since they launched a new console, I don't think it was unrealistic to expect maybe to see some more exciting things than were shown. But there were... Fuck you! Watch this. Oh, one? No! I got caught on his legs! I'm getting better at it. I think this has got to be one of the, like, big boy bosses, though, right? I should try fire on him, too. I actually think I could probably get a flame swath off on him. We'll stock up on life gems, Sizz. One more attempt from now, because I don't really want to go do it. I don't have any souls. But I think if I pop, I think I can make it all the way down there on one radiant gem, and then I'll have all my chugs if I really like focus up. I keep fucking up the big room before you get to him, and taking a bunch of unnecessary damage. The things I thought were cool in the Direct. Monster Hunter Stories, was not super excited about that, but I thought the art style looked good. It looked like a step up for those games, so maybe that'll be good. I don't know, I'm not going to play it. But that's not what I thought was cool, but like I feel like I just meant to say it. The new Katamari I'm really excited about. During the Direct, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because at least, maybe I'm just crazy, but it looked at least to me like the game was not running well. Maybe it's because they were showing Switch 1 footage or something in the Direct. But Namco Bandai did upload a like a real trailer for the game as well. And the trailer looked good. It looked like it was running well. It looked very smooth and good, and it didn't look like it looked like in the Direct. I was worried about... I was like, oh no, is this like the budgetest Katamari of all time when I saw it in the Direct? And then it wasn't. So I'm excited for that. I'm dibsing it, kind of. I'm like soft dibsing it. By that I don't mean like, don't stream it yourself if you want to, I guess. Just know that I will stream it. We streamed the first 2 Katamari games. Yeah, what's up, Kingo? On here, and they both were hilarious times. The only reason I haven't streamed more Katamari on here is the other ones are like not super accessible. But fucking brand new, and like again, this is like a new Katamari game, whereas like again they released the first game and then they released We Love Katamari, but they those were remasters, not fucking a brand new game. It's been like forever since a brand new Katamari game. Like I don't even know how long. The last one was on. I don't think there was even one in the PS4, like the Xbox One gen. Was it the PS3 one? Or I guess there was probably like a mobile game one, right? I don't know. It's been forever. And obviously, you know, Keita Takahashi, I don't think is. I mean, he's. I don't think. I mean, I definitely know he's not going to be involved. He wasn't involved in the series and at any point beyond We Love Katamari anyway. But that doesn't mean it's not exciting. I'm excited about it. I hope it'll be like actually good. No, I'm going through. Yes. And the premise looks like it's the prince is traveling through time, which seems adorable. There's a fucking dinosaur level. There's like a, you know, like a Roman Colosseum level. There's all kinds of cute levels. It seems super fun for the prince. I'm happy for him. And the king destroyed the earth, I think, in this one. Seems like a funny time. So I'm excited for that. I'm also... Am I excited for anything else? That was the highlight for me. I do think that Elliot looks good. Elliot, the first of the HD 2D games they showed, where you explore the very first JRPG ever made, where that's set in the land of Philadelphia, as everybody pointed out. I thought that game looked good. I don't know like when I would play it, because there's a lot of games that I feel like I would like. A lot of games I could play on Switch 2 that I like would rather play. Fucking Dragon Quest 3 like just got a free upgrade. I haven't played that yet, but I have it. I would probably play. I definitely would play that before playing Elliot. But whatever, man. They showed there's a remaster of Plants vs. Zombies coming out. And I like Plants vs. Zombies a lot. But like, am I gonna pay money to play Plants vs. Zombies on Switch? No, I'm not going to. I don't know if Zebra talked about this though, but I think it would be interesting. I wonder if that remaster will use mouse controls. I don't know if I saw them, I don't know if the trailer confirmed or denied that, but it seems like you would want to be able to. I don't know, I watched this shit at work, so like, I missed a little bit in the start. or like I missed some of it. I saw the PVZ trailer and I was like, oh, okay, is this a new game? And I'm like, it wasn't, but I did wonder if that would use that. Just because it sort of seems like it would. I mean, like I wouldn't when I think about playing Plants vs Zombies, I don't want to use a control stick to play it. I want to use a mouse or like a pointer, some kind of like more responsive control method. But I don't know, that would be cool. And then I don't know. The Octopath thing, I guess, looked fine. But I didn't even play Octopath 2. I played Octopath 1 a little bit, and I never finished it. And I liked that game. I liked what I played of it. But again, I would probably rather just play 2 as opposed to whatever this thing is. So overall, I thought it was okay. Was there anything else I like really was excited about? There must have been something. Not fucking Echoes of Washed. I know he's not going this way. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit a flame swath on these little guys. And now none of them are anywhere near each other. He's doing it again also. Ah! Kingo, we have a death counter now. And it plays The Art of Dying by George Harrison. They're not gonna get me on that, are they? No way, right? It's like a 2-second clip. Alright, I'll go buy more life stones. Fuck, I don't have any souls. And we'll pop some consumables. That song's raw. And also, Giroux just pissed at Guts. Again, in this fight, I guess we probably should be two-handing. I saw Sizz say that, but we were already, like, fighting around. I'm not really using the shield. I have 3 of each? Why? Oh. Oh, I guess it's because the monsters dropped some, and I never re-equipped them. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, because I have these even more strong ones. Yeah, the Labubu girl revealed herself to be, like, racist, I guess. We see this? She ruined the fun. The Labubu... I don't mean to bring up this kind of topics like this, but the 24 karat gold Labubu girl that we all thought was so funny showed a fucking blackface Labubu. She bought a blackface Labubu, so that's not funny anymore. Isaac was showing me earlier there's a new Labubu Dubai chocolate out that looks like it's ceiling insulation. So, I mean, that's pretty funny still. You know what? Fuck, I'm buying 13 life gems. Fuck you. You're welcome, Hagatha. Don't ever say I never did nothing for you. Alright. Want this one to be the normal life gems, and like this one, the radiant ones. I'm never dipping into those big gems. Yeah, and that bemused rich girl. Pixel has been... Pixel has been forcing an extremely successful gambit. Forcing Sizz to watch City the Animation, the anime we've all been watching. And by we've all, I mean only like a couple of us. Pixel has been forcing Sizz to watch this anime by tricking him into watching it. Sizz has probably seen like a third of the content of this show because Pixel keeps sending it to him in YouTube clips. The only way to get Sizz to watch something. Except I heard Sizz was watching Digimon the other day. So what the heck, Sizz? I wouldn't be surprised if it was 30%. Yeah, sometimes they're Twitter clips. The clips, by the way, and this is the other crazy part. The clips, by the way, of a show that, like, is new as fuck. A show that, like, it just came out, basically. It's 4 episodes in, but Pixel is digging up these, like, uploads and Twitter clips of the content so he can show it to Sid. It's so funny to me. I'm here for it, though, because I know Sis would like it. And I know he's never going to see it any other way. But Sid Indiana funny. But we don't talk about that on here. We talk about that on Sunday. Hey Tamal, welcome back. The Art of Dying. Got sad. But I'm worth it. You guys, in other news, we might... Oh, not what I meant to do. Raw, though! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream in your ear. Not what I meant to do. Raw, though! How long does this last? Does it last until I die? I think such things as these are usually on a cooldown, aren't they? I didn't mean to use that. Does it do more damage to these guys? No. Looks cool, though. Maybe it'll do more damage to the boss. It's like a Thor axe right now. It's coursing with my Scopper Gabon George Harrison hockey. Kingo, do you think George Harrison is the Scopper Gabon of the Beatles? You can say no. And I like Miss Tanabe off of City. She goes, Hotaka. She goes, when, oh, when will my leg heal? She's so listless. That's the most Pixel character so far. Sitting around fretting about her leg and deciding there are things she doesn't want to do because of her leg. Is George the lover? Little thing you guys gotta know about little George Harrison. He was quite the ladies' man. I don't know if I don't know if that's necessarily what he gives off. But like, the more you look into old Joe Harrow, he was like, I mean, they all got married like fairly early into their career. Didn't stop them from necessarily being ladies' men. But I don't know, if you look into old Georgie, there's some crazy stuff to be found in there. Ah! What I thought was a shiny Jinx. Yeah, he famously did have sex with Ringo Starr's wife after his own wife fucked Eric Clapton. No! 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 Yeah, I heard Rinzlet's pretty good at finding shiny zebra. This is what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it how I want it to. Crush. Well, you're not up there. There's no more spiders. I'm putting a stop to it. I'm tired of spiders. There's no more spiders. Yeah, we probably should clear some shit off the bar. But I don't know. Usually I feel like I have time to like adjust. It's just in this shit when I'm trying not to use my Estus flasks because the run down here does fucking suck, regrettably. I thought it was an okay run until I realized how many fucking spiders there are at the bottom of this thing. And how you kind of want to kill all of them because if you don't, they're going to take half your health bar as you walk through the fucking door. Because it's not like Dark Souls 1 and they don't give you a billion iframes on the door because the fandom was wrong about this game. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get raw on it. Vroom. And you know what else? You're right, Sis. We don't need this or this. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna help me. What the fuck? I guess we don't need these right now either. I kind of like to have the bone on though, at least. I'm putting the bone on. Alright. We're gaming. I'm gonna beat it on this attempt. Watch, look at this. Bam. Ah! The art of living. Get out. This one, I'm going to demonstrate the art of living. Will, do you want to... This is something Will could do. Will, do you want to manufacture me another thing I can play on the soundboard that's like a chopped up George Harrison saying living? Will, I'm never disbanding the prod team, because you never know what we might need. I will never ever disband the prod team. At least these guys are fucking gone. All I did in that battle was run in there, say the art of living, and die. Because I was trying to... You know what? I gotta wonder if I have time to cast, like... It's just the spiders are fast. It would be so cool if I had a way to just wipe them all out at the beginning of the fight. Look, he's 9 deaths in, he's getting used to the death counter. Anyway, you want to know the story behind the death counter? I don't even know if Pixel knew this. Pixel decided he thought it would be funny if I had... Yeah, there you go. Another iconic George banger. We could probably just make our own funny, like, it wouldn't even need to be the art of living. It's just funny if it was like the exact opposite. We could just make one where he just says living. That's like almost arguably even funnier. One where he just says live. Fuck you! You should have never let me. Okay, so here's where we were going with this. Pixel, I guess, had some idea for me to do a death counter because of a stream he was watching. But literally... yeah, that would be good too. Guys, you guys are Snack a Chief right now. Literally, last night, Zebra shared this soundboard thing with me, and the reason why he shared it with me is because I was gonna use it for Donkey Kong Bonanza, which we played on Sunday, which was a blast. I had a ton of fun playing that. I can't believe I made the stupid ass decision to stream it, and now I have to wait an entire week to play 4 hours of this big ass like fun sandbox platformer game for me, but I did have a blast playing it, and I'm excited to play it again. But on that first session, we were making a joke about what if we did a soundboard, because there were just a bunch of funny, goofy things that we kept saying. I don't know why it's never been a joke before, or why it now, this one time suddenly I was like, I'm gonna do it. But that's why I downloaded it, because I wanted to do it just as like a one stream bit for DK Bonanza. But then Pixel came up with this idea, and I had just downloaded a soundboard and death counter thing the night before. Holy gaming, did you see that? So what was I gonna do? Not make the art of dying? It's simply too good. Yeah, all City the animation and and one Gintama. But like we'll adjust it as we go through the playthrough. I'm not keeping it around forever though, because I don't know. I feel like it'll get stale. For me at least, it'll get stale. The Zebra soundboard is iconic. Or yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll keep it around forever. Maybe it won't get stale. Maybe you can do whatever you want. I don't want to steal Zebra's thunder, though. Whoa. We got him on the leg whiff. Girl, can I get a whiff of that leg? Girl, I'm a normal person who likes normal people's sex, and I know what people want. Can I have a whiff of that leg? Ah! Just do it. Yeah, all Gintama and City the Animation. Nah, I have some funny plans for like the opening few things. Switch to double-handers here. Go for a big. How much more damage is that? Like 150? The damage is made up. What if he... You know what would be like crazy for this boss? This would be like a thing they would do in the Daughters of Ash mod. What if he like could go to like wind up his like the head that's facing you, and then it could like switch up and like juke you out on which one was gonna shoot the beam. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Considering how much it seems like this boss is really just like waiting for the beam attack and then getting behind him. I think little guys have spawned, possibly? No. There might be like a specific attack that's doing that. Fuck! Oh my god, they're on the ground. I double chugged there. And I meant to. Woo! I double chugged there, and baby, I meant to. I can't get a penisy here, though. Rouge! Keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on me. What if Freya the spider had a lovely singing voice? You know who one of my favorite characters from this whole series is Rom. I'm a huge Rom fan. What a cutie patootie. Massive Rom guy. Watch this. No! Ew, get your little sphincter spider. Are you kidding? The art of dying? Alright, we're cracked at this, but like, what was I supposed to do there? Check Discord. I'm not putting this on the soundboard tonight. I'll play it though. Will has already made. Alright, ready? Living. Oh, his head fell off. I thought he had, you're gonna have to be with me on this. I don't think it's super implausible. I thought he sphincter puckered his head up into his anus. And it was like immune in the charge, and then like right when that charge ended, I was gonna get him with my last attack. But now that I know that that's not what's gonna happen, you can better believe that the next attempt I'm gonna be and not dying. Hey guys, shut up. Ah, fuck you. No, wrong thing. those are literally those are the two sides of the coin. And we could find a way. All right, let's think of how we could get George to say positive boss. I'm sure like somewhere, like George Harrison doesn't have as many albums as Paul does, because no one does, kind of. No few musicians alive have as many studio albums as Paul McCartney. But George he did a bunch of albums before he died. He also has like 20 years less time where he probably would have continued to put out music, but doesn't have quite as many. But he has a lot. So like I'm sure somewhere in some George song we could find him saying positive and him saying boss. But the thing is, I just like don't know all of them. And by that I mean I don't know most of them. I know all his Beatles songs, obviously, but off the top of my head, I can't place where he might say positive or boss. Does he? He wouldn't say boss at any point in Taxman, does he? I feel like that would be the song where it would be. But no, I guess not. Paul says boss. Does he? Did he say boss in Paperback Writer? Question of the day. Find me a Beatles song where they say the word boss. Boss. Working for the Daily Mail. Did he say boss in Paperback Writer? It needs to be George, though. The hottest gong in town. I'm gonna have to listen to it. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like a phony fan. He must say positive at some point. Yo, Naga no Ko, thank you for... What's up? Temporary Secretary Paul Song. What's up, Druzy? Raw, though. We have a whole emote for it. You're in good company here. unless you're Comb forgetting to log out of his alt. Where are you at? We're in the fucking spider cave. Unless you mean real life. In which case I'm metaphorically in a spider cave of my own. But at least I have an undusty drawer now. Show build? I don't know, I'm fighting guys right now. I can describe you our build. Our build is, what if Guts from Berserk had a fiery hand and had fiery hair, and also he was Scopper Gabon, the George Harrison of Gold Roger's crew from One Piece, but he was only half of Scopper Gabon. That's about what we're doing. This is also a first playthrough. There's Spider. Alright, lock in, boys. I'm going to be living. Today, living. Fuck! Fuck! I don't want to play anymore! I don't want to play anymore! It was instant. This isn't even really that hard. Jarouge, fix your fucking hair, dude. This isn't even really that hard. We just try to get rid of the little guys as soon as the fight starts. Yo, what's up, Turn to the Drew? On the 5 stream streak. I'm saying hell yeah to that. Are we appy sauce? I don't think I need to be, is the thing. I don't think there's been a challenge yet. I don't think there's been a challenge yet where I've felt I needed to appy sauce in this game. If this is what it takes to go appy sauce, then I feel like a little different. Hare Krishna,
Coke vanilla. Wait, am I at 11? I thought we were at 10 Art of Dying. My my humanity item is similar to Siz's. It would be a Wawa sandwich. I'm talking about sandwiches only. Or maybe it would be like a Taco Bell bean burrito, and with like a little humanity inside. A little little Sprite. Ooh. Have you played before? I just said it was a first playthrough. Oh yes, unless you were impressed by that, in which case, unless you thought that was that was a low amount of deaths, in which case no, this is tonight's deaths only. It's still a first playthrough though. They're opening 2 Wawas here, plus we got a Buc-ee's. Sheetz, Wawa, and Buc-ee's, that's like the Bermuda Triangle of nut. That's the trifecta of nut. I'm gonna get myself out to that Buc-ee's someday. We gotta be getting close to like some of these guys despawning. That guy on the wall did. What I really need is for these fuckers to despawn. You guys, humble shade right now. But when we drove down to HouseCon, Rinslet tried to get me to go like 45 minutes out of our way so we could get canes. Fuck! Holy shit, I have no health. When we drove down to HouseCon, Rinslet tried to get me to go so far out of our way so we could get Raising Canes. It might have been even more than that. It might have been like an hour out of the way. No, Shabroosh! I did refuse to get it, but I don't think I'm in the wrong there, considering it was like an hour out of the way. And we were already behind schedule. All right, it's time to get a reality check, big dog. Ah! Oh my god, why are there so many spiders? Like what? Like what? We also stopped at this funny little like hot dog place instead of getting canes, I guess. And oh, Sharouge, what? This is pathetic. This is the man what defeated what have I even defeated? How many Estus flasks do we have? I'm already out of life gems. What's the take on this guy? Or do we think he's hard? Is he supposed to be hard? What do you guys think, people that have played this? I'm still two-handing. I'm staying here. Hey, we're happy to have you. Again, like we know what we're doing. We have the method. I recall him being hard. Zebra, you haven't played this. Get out of here, you. I'm throwing him back. I'm fishing up all these new viewers. I reel up the zebrafish. He goes la 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 la. Poop, 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 poop. I'm like, I'm throwing this one back. And then the zebrafish ploops down into the water, and he looks back up at me, and we both go, because I let him free. All right, lock in, boys. The art of living. Let's this time, like, not try to swing in the very beginning of the fight and get wombo comboed by 17 spiders. Probably would be the method. I am gonna do something extremely hubrisy, though. Not even close to them. I'm epic. Did you see that? Oh, that's gonna hit some of them, baby. Hell yeah. Just a little boy. Okay. Thought he was gonna do it again. I like how we have the, like, psycho strings in this boss fight. Has this... Well, I haven't taken any damage yet. I don't even care about him right now. I just want to get rid of the ads. In the beam. I don't think he's gonna make it this far around, so we can bump that guy. And when his head falls off, don't assume that it just puckered into his spider anus. Ah! Oh, honey. You know what? Oh. All right, we're switching to two-hander mode. Here we go. It's time to lock in. Can I parry him? Can I parry him? I remember in the Bloodborne playthrough, every boss, it felt like, every single boss, I finish my hard-fought boss battle, finish the fight. Fucking Halo 3, finish the fight. I get done with the boss. He says, Ghost, he was weak to fire and you could have parried him. Piss me off. That after every single boss fight. Could have parried him. And he wasn't wrong. I could have parried him. I actually appreciate that he didn't, like, try to tell me. I don't know why I'm making it sound like... I don't know why I'm making it sound like I didn't like it. I did because I would rather have figured it out on my own way. But it was just funny. It was just a little hack. That's the big one, though. I think Charouge did that on his own. I don't think I pressed the button to jump there. I think he came alive and helped me. I think I just spirit linked with my avatar character. I'm gonna try to take out some Spidey this time. No! I'm going appy sauce. It had to happen once. You ever like knock something over? You like pull the plug, or like you ever like maybe you have your like phone charger like across the room, or I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you ever like knock something over and you see it fall, but you're too late, and you have that moment of resignment, where you're just like, there's nothing I can do. That was me watching us go over the ledge. This is how I feel right now. I'm scared. I don't know how to get off. Mom, I don't know how to get down. Alright, what were we talking about here? I'm sorry. Let me get some of that and tie. Everyone's stealing Zebra's juice. La la la, I have force field on my juice. Well played. Snag Attack 8. Snag Attack isn't a counter? No, it's Snag Attack 8 isn't a counter. I can understand, I guess, or appreciate how that could also potentially be confusing. But I haven't had 6. What the fuck? There's not an item. There are not items down there. That's down there. You would have to pay me. Sizz, can you remind me to... Can you, Sizz, ping me? Remind me to, like, get those. I'm not doing it right now. Remind me to get those when we beat the boss, though. I now see that I could get them by jumping from here. No, the death count is not normally on the layout. The layout normally just says Snack Attack 8 on the left. And it feels good to stretch out my legs. And by that I mean cross my legs, happy mode. Because this is how you lock the fuck in. No. Are you guys a leg crosser? Like, just in general in life? I feel like it's more common to not be than to be. But I'm a big time leg crosser. And I'm talking like classical leg crossing, like knee over knee. I've always sat like that my whole life, and I still sit like that. Hell yeah, Jarouge. I'm sitting like La from that One Piece edit, so that's the opposite then. I'm sitting like that too, like in one way, but you can't see it because of my crossed legs. But like I'm sitting like, hell yeah, I'm sitting like that too, but I'm just not sitting in that posture. What? You're not here this time. I'm L-I-M-B-I-D-D, yeah. We could do one where we didn't talk, but I don't want to do that. That's the problem with that. Fuck you! Oh, here we go. We're in it now. What do you mean it didn't hit that guy? Uh-oh, Jarouge. He almost fell off. I promise you he would have. Alright,
That was easy. Look, maybe we're making something of our lives. Look at them. Look at what happened to them. Ah, look at them down there. I'll leave you guys for later for a snack. I have become a spider now. How do you think Joey Spoilers is doing these days? I hope he's doing so bad. I hope he isn't doing well. I wish ill on Joey Spoilers. I don't care what that makes me. Crazies. Watch this. We got one of them. Oh, we got two. Yeah, he's waiting for Will to get to the same part where he spoiled me. Joey fucking Spoilers. Which will be coming up soon. I don't care about my shit. I'm not going over there. I'll get it at the end of the fight. Mean-spirited really more than anything. It actually isn't even, like, it's actually pretty good to do that, though. Fuck, I don't know which direction he's doing it. I know he's doing it, though. That hit me. How Sos is it because he does a big wave attack that you can't fucking dodge? Because he does a big attack that you'll never be able to dodge? No, I know exactly how he is. It's because, much like the Hag 1 fight from Banjo-Tooie, I didn't like the look of that. Much like the Hag 1 fight from Banjo-Tooie, Grunty does an attack where when you're running to the right, she may come from the right, and then you have to switch up to the left really fast. And it's hard to react to. It is a similar attack. They do similar things. I would say that this is more reactable than Grunty's attack. Because Grunty's attack, you already have to be, like, running committed to one direction. It traps you in there, like, it locks you into the range. And Banjo-Tooie is harder than Dark Souls. Now I'm sitting Appy Sauce, and I feel as though it's like inviting me to lean away from the mic. I don't think I can deal with the little guys anymore. I guess I can try. I guess I have a fire orb still. Get all of them! I got 2 of them. We're close to the edge now again. I'm doing the claw right now. Good, this is my heal chance. Not like super vibing with this music track either. One of the boss music tracks was really good. It was the Ruined Sentinels. That one was a banger. And I hope it plays for another boss. I don't know why it would play it for only one boss when clearly it was like a good track. And that was like just such a whatever boss kind of. I guess that was one of the ones it took us more attempts to fight. Oh, somehow this spider has taken the cake so far. Oh! I mean, what? Come on, what did you think? Do we think those were gonna hit me? Who thought they would? Who thought they might hit me? He was pressing buttons. No. I knew you were gonna do it, you bitch. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna go that way, though. Yeah, Bloodborne, this would be like... It would not be the same thing. We only have one guy left. Like one little guy. We hit him that time too, that was good. Still have heals I can do. Can't see where he's going! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And I didn't get caught on his stupid ass leg this time. Yes. Oh my god, I whiffed. Oh my god, they are dying. It's not possible. They want you to lose at the very end. You just whiff at the very end. That one was a little hubris. When you beat this boss, hit play on Discord? Alright, I guess I'll hit play in the next 15 minutes then. I think again, like that one, he offered it, I went for it, outplayed. What can you do? He offered the bait, I took the bait, outplayed. You can't get mad at that one. I can get mad at the one where we fell off the one where we fell down the pit. That's the one I'm mad about. Look at us though now. I actually don't know if I like that the game does this. Did Dark Souls 1 have anything like this? Do you like it, Sis? It's convenient, I guess, but like, I don't think I like it. The fact that it like despawns enemies the more times you kill them. I know to some this may sound crazy considering this is my 13th attempt on fighting this spider boss. But I would rather it punish me the whole way down every single time. I guess it's like, it's nice to not have to waste time, but I don't feel like that's not in the spirit of things, kind of. I don't feel like I have not been forced to kind of master the death run, because you have to kill the monster a bunch of times before it does disappear, but I don't know if I think it should disappear at all. Whoop. Uh-oh. This time I'm doing this here, watch me. Ooh. I might Might just dead. Might be just be dead. Listen, that one didn't even take any time. Will, for when we get to 16 deaths, and by that I'm talking when we get to 16 deaths at some other part of the game tonight, not on this boss, who we are going to defeat this next attempt. When we get to 16, can you find like a clip of George saying like, "Hello, Sis"? Like, "Hello, Sis"? Can you get a clip of George Harrison saying "Hello, Sis"? I had some other ideas for what I would use for the I had some other ideas for what I would use for the sound before I settled on this one. The one I was most attached to before I was like, oh, I could just use the Art of Dying. The one that I was the most attached to was in A Hard Day's Night. There's like a really funny scene. Probably like it might be the best scene in the movie. In A Hard Day's Night, there's a funny scene where George just like wanders into this office where I guess like I think they work at like a magazine or something. There's like he wanders into this office where like this sort of like talent agent like guy, like trendsetter kind of like hip guy is working, and like the point of the scene is just to like show that like the young people know what the actual trends are, not these like suits who are like just these like far out weird characters, is what I think the point of the scene is. But it's just like it's like a really funny scene, and there's a line where the guy says something like says something like, would you be interested in helping us give us your opinion on clothes for teenagers or something like that? And George goes, oh, I'd be well prepared for that eventuality. It's like the best line in the whole movie. And I thought that, oh, I'd be well prepared for that eventuality was a good, would have been a good one for the soundboard too. I think it's such a funny line. And there was another one I had thought of too. What was it? There was another George clip I was also thinking of using. I think it was a Beatles song, but now I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it was it was Taxman. It was Declare the Pennies on Your Eyes. That was an early draft. Kind of funny though. You have to like know the lyrics to the song kind of for it to be funny, but kind of funny. Yeah, can we get him saying twitch.tv? That one I'm mad about. I'm sick of these fucking spiders. I take it all back. Is his hair gonna be fucked up again? No, he looks beautiful. Oops. Living. Anyway, I found out today, you guys, that Jeremy Lee voices a character who's a chair on Date Everything. So maybe we could put that on the maybe pile. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not. I thought that game looked stupid, but that sounds wonder. Yeah, Rinzla, but you gotta know how to sell it to me. If you had told me that Jeremy Lee was a voice to Chair, then I would have probably said, "Oh, Wanda." I'm not playing that though, and that's where I am still. It was date everything is the game, Will. But like, yeah, put it on my maybe pile. Throwing my whole dips board in the trash. I think about doing that sometimes just because. Are these guys gone yet? What if I once just did this? They like know where I am is the thing though. Oh my god, he's goated. That was minus tempo. Did you see that? That was minus fucking tempo on the spider drop. That was like speedrun level performance. Kaname everything. They do not know him like that. There's a bed named Betty honestly does sound a little Wanda. I also have seen the bed. I've seen her on social media. She's like a busty, buxom bed. A buxom bed babe. Oh my god, I leapt the wrong direction. I'm just gonna use that one as a chance. As a chance. So you Ascaran Meres. Oh, I like Abby Try. Says I like her. He says I like her too. Uh-oh. Ah! Fuck you. Spiders aren't real. How we look on little guy? Can I get a little guy check? Can I get like a little guy check? Rolling the wrong way. I made a read on that one. I'm going like dad mode on this a little bit. I'm getting like Will got. That would have been the end of my life. I'm getting like Will got when he was playing on Runaway Guys. I'm making that stogie smoking fucking lock-in face right now. And I'm leaning a little bit. Fuck you! I saw another one come down, but I'm not fretting about it right now. It's gonna hit him. That's not though, that's kind of a stupid leg. No! You can't just face me and just do it. That isn't how this works. You're not dancing the dance. I can't believe I looked over and Sis is still naming female voice actresses that he likes. That was bullshit. I mean, can't I believe that? I can believe that. I don't know why I said I can't. I'm just in awe that it's still happening. They're still in here. I'm not living yet. I'm not living yet. I'm not living yet. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm not living yet. This is the difference between me and you. We have to kill these guys. No, fuck you! We have to kill these guys. Okay. Now, we're not only, but we are, in fact, That's incredible, Will. Positive buzz. It sounds angelic. What the fuck is this? It's immaculate. Oh, yo. It was a great soul. I knew it would be. The lore, well, we gotta read the... The spider was not... Was the Great Soul this dragon head that... Oh, is this Seath? No, it couldn't be. Seath had no scales. Seath was scaleless. But this is clearly like a great dragon. Yo, welcome back. Yeah, we just beat Freya. Unless Seath grew scales. Famously, though, from what I heard though was that Seath was scaleless. I guess he's got like a leathery rat tail. Is it him? Yeah, the dragon literally did go. What the heck? Habahuba? Maybe it's a dragon that like inherited his that. I'm reading the lore. We got 2 lores to read now. The Pursuer. My forever girl. Belfry Gargoyle. The Duke's dear Freya. But I mean, Seath is the Duke, so it has to have something to do with him. The Writhing Ruin Keeper. Writhing Ruin is an ancient thing whose shadow remains cast over the land. It first took possession of a solitary insect, but grew its power feasting on the wealth of twisted souls found in the land. Toost. Look at Jarush. He looks bad as fuck posting up, too. Look at him there. Bad as fuck. Yo, Naga Noko, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So was this writhing? Hold on, that's a fucking. I guess the Writhing Ruin's keeper was the spider. Yeah, the ruin is like the dark spirit. What's But where is the soul of what we got? Because this was the lost sinner. Unless, oh, did the spider boss not drop? No, because this is the dear Freya's soul. Where's the thing the other thing we got? Yeah, but didn't we get lore from picking up this thing? So haba. Copacabana. I'm doing the Vati walk in here. I'm walking like Vati. I knew that was gonna happen. I heard him like retching, and I was like, "There's no way gonna let me talk to this guy." Bright stone key, fragrant branch of cracked, and a dark quartz ring. I guess the bright stone key is probably in here. Oh, I wonder if we can use that in the door to Brightstone Cove. Eccentric Lord Seldora, known for his fascination with spiders, built a town and a personal fortune by mining Brightstone. One day the town was overrun by spiders. I wonder what town they were talking about. Eerily contended, Ra. He got what he wanted. What he wanted was spiders. This isn't that dude in the church, is it? Nah, we're good. We don't need the bonfire. I probably will Homeward Bone if it like looks like we're still going deeper down in here. Oh, what else did I get? We got a ring too. Dark quartz ring. Dark defense. And a fragrant branch of yore. That's so hard to say. This is if Shirouge was Jimmu, be with me on this. Be so for real with me on this. If Shirouge was Jimmu, this is where he would pop his spinner and shh down here. And he lit. Woohoo. Look at this big ass room too. Look. Wait, ready? I don't know what I was doing. If you damage one head too much, it will fall off. You heal the boss enough and cut off the other head, you can soft lock the fight. That's crazy. Positive gaunt. I don't even think I think we must have just like accidentally cut the head off. We must have just attacked the same head enough times. Anyway, Ra, let's go back to the fucking let's go back to She. Thank you, Axe. Yeah, Marshall King. Hello, my She. I know I got an axe instead of a guts sword now, but I'm still the same old Shirouge. And I still like it when you kick ass.
Your soul has grown stronger still. I only hope it brings you what you wish.
We didn't get an Estus shard, did we? We got one last week, I remember. Alright, so if we're thinking that we might want to eventually try to dual wield Copacabana axes, I'm going to put 2 on strength for now, but just 2. And we'll put 1 on adaptability because Tamal was griefing me for not having enough, so I couldn't get through the fucking door. And then... oh, fuck attunement, we don't need that. Oh, 8 maybe intelligence, and we can go check the guy. Let's go see if we can recruit the guy, who I will never buy spells from and don't care about. Sis said he thought it might be 8. So now that we have a little like rest time, let's go back to No Man's Wharf and see if we can do this. Yeah, it can't be too much. Considering you could come here relatively early. Earlier than I think we did. Don't forget about the items we saw. Oh, yes. Yeah. We'll go back. Hey, man, what's up, dude? Can you, I don't know.
I sense power. Very well. This way, you will be my new.
Can you fuck off? I'm talking to my
I
homie.
am Carillion. Carillion.
Sorry, bro.
Surely you've heard the name.
His ass didn't even get up.
No,
Look,
do
he's
not
sitting
worry.
applesauce.
Let us explore the limits of sorcery.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, you can reinforce the flame here, though. Why would I ever do that
Forces
with
of
you when I
magic
have cozy
themselves
Fiora?
lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to hone my sorceries. I suspect that I may even conjure up new spells here.
How is it already 2?
Sorcery is
Hey, you
yet
know what?
a
I'm
mystery even to
you
me.
know what? I'm
Let us
calling this a
mature
win.
Together, young pupil.
I'm taking a win for tonight because not only was it funny,
Use scrolls to
but
unleash
we
the
did
power
beat
of
the boss
sorceries.
eventually, and that death run down there was
Power of each
obnoxious,
scroll is reliant on that
and
of
the
its
boss
owner.
had a lot of ways that we could just
The
mess up and die,
untrained
so
cannot wield a scroll to its proper potential.
I call that one a win.
Never forget, young pupil, there are no shortcuts to mastery.
Yeah, and I'm not looking to master. Let's see what he has, though. Magic defense, shortened spell casting time. Does this work for pyromancy? Because I honestly could use some of my spells being shorter. 2,000 souls is not a lot. And he's just got a bunch of sorceries. Which is fine. That's all that I really
Young
thought he would
pupil,
have. So.
May we meet again in Majula.
Alright, cool dog. Hey, alright, we did that. Now let's go back to Majula and see what he will say. Was it, that was 2,000, not 20,000? Am I capping? Was that 2,000 souls or was it 20,000 souls? Because if it was 2,000, I'm just gonna fight some guys in here and get that. We don't have any of the good actually, I think we do have some like small consumables that we could use. But I don't know, fuck it. Remember this place? Remember when we had fun in here? This was we did this area the Friday of the week that the Switch 2 came out. What's up, guys? He lived. Dang, what got me like 800 souls, and those guys only dropped like 100? That one egg was worth 40 eggs. 200. You guys, it's getting to be about that time. There was Don this week. Fuck. Not now, Dovahkiin. There was Don this week, and it was funny. There was the smoke guy that they started fighting last week. It was revealed that all of his powers, all of his attack names were named after like Marlboro cigarette flavors. I don't know if flavor is the right way to describe it, but all of his attacks were named after cigarettes, and that was funny. He was kicking the Evil Eye's ass, but then he jumped back, and then at the end of the chapter, they swapped places, and Gigi was there, and Gigi was being funny. He said did he say the his house? Is that what I'm looking it up.
What did Gigi say that was like so stupid but also funny? I think he might have said Gigi in his house. And also the evil eye protected Granny, and that was cute. Yeah, he was funny, and then he was raw, and he did his like wave attack. I also think it's really weird, like I think the direction for this guy is strange until proven otherwise. I'm not sure why he looks like, when I saw him, did I think he was Count Saint Germain? No, but they look a lot alike. I'm sure some of it is just that they're dressed similarly, but even their faces look similar. There was also the when he was using the cigarette attacks, there was one of those cool like Don like multi-move like spread pages, and I like those. I think they're good, and I thought this one was good. All right, let's talk to Fiora.
I'm glad to see you're well. I finally tracked down my teacher.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But I've decided to keep at it alone.
Oh,
I need to see what I can achieve by myself. Be safe.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
Hello. Do you require pyromancy?
She's so... Let's see if she says anything else.
Master Carillion and I are from Malphia to the south, a land lush with sorcery and pyromancy. Master Carillion polished his art at one of our renowned magic academies. But he argued that the academies were terrible places to learn magic. This quite angered Master Glocken, my previous
There's no Master
teacher.
Glocken, but go on. That's not a
Once
character.
Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land.
So
He made
cozy.
talk of the remnants of some great power and the deep abyss that surrounds it. I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. Oh,
No.
I'll never be good enough, will I?
You're already better than Master Carillion.
It was a perilous trek
He's
across the
fucking stupid.
mountains. I faced the most frightful things.
I think we've heard this one.
The number of times I nearly died.
Like
Be
little
safe.
kids. Anyway. There's one other thing I wanted to look at. One, we gotta find out where Carillion is here, actually. There's two things that I wanted to look at there. He should be over there. Well, okay, then now that, because we're over here, let's look at the first thing. I want to look at, I wanted to go look at this map thing that was down here. Because don't these, like, light up? Isn't one of these new? Is it this one? Bug. Okay, this was probably it then. This was where the spider was. So what path would we have taken to get here? I guess we would have gone like... This is Majula, right? Or is this one we said? I guess like this would have been the forest, and then it took us through some mountains and stuff, and all of this over here was probably like the fucking the mines and all that. And we're saying this is the Sinner's Rise. No, the only thing I know about the game is what I have already been told by Sis, who can do no wrong, who will never steer me wrong. Whoa, Aini is good. That's one of my favorite openings. Or endings. I like at the end when Kagura does that big smile. I am not a Stairway Generation fan, though. That is not one of my favorite openings. I know Zebra likes that one a lot. The thing, like, Stairway Generation is, like, fine. Like, I like the bass line. I think the beginning of the song is fun. It has, like, a good energy.
but the chorus has this like backing vocal that is just like really like tinny and like off sounding to me. And ever since I like noticed it, it was like a glass shatter moment where now every time I listen to the chorus, I all I can focus on is this like, I guess it's like whatever like the female singer in the band is or whatever, but all I can focus on is this annoying sounding backing vocal. Prey has a very tinny vocal? No, Prey has the GOAT, Tommy Heavenly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't watch Soul Eater when you were 14, but... Wrong. This one, though, it has like an effect on it or something. I'm telling you, listen for it next time, you'll hear it. It sounds weird. Alright, what was I doing here? Oh, we're looking for Carillion. I guess he's sitting around here or something. There he is.
Oh, so you finally decided to join us. Let us resume.
What is this us shit, guy? No. There's no us. I probably will never wear this, but I'm buying it.
Young pupil, do not take my teachings lightly.
Can I sit with him? Don't take my teachings lightly. I will probably never talk to you again. Oh, we should talk to him. I'm gonna speak to him. I swear that Powell McMartney had like a sit command. Don't back already, me.
Lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to hone my sorceries. I suspect
It's
that I
cinematic.
may even conjure up new spells here. Sorcery is yet a mystery even to me. Let us mature together, young pupil. Use scrolls to unleash the power of sorceries. But the power of each scroll is reliant on that of its owner. The untrained cannot wield a scroll to its proper potential. Never forget, young pupil. The path is yet long.
Just walking away. All right, Carillion. Good talk, big cat. Yeah, I don't like the harmony in the backing vocal. It like sounds off to me, and for that I just kind of like I don't know. When that opening started, I was like, yeah, this is kind of good, and then I like soured on it as it went. It was one of those for me. It's let me think about the ones that we've seen so far. Where would I have had it on the? I think I showed Zebra my tier list of them. When we tiered them. It's bottom 3 though, for sure, for me. I think it's down there with Kasanaru Kage, which is the 4th opening, and what the fuck is the 6th opening called? What the fuck? Anata Magic. It's down there with those two. The other ones in that season I like more. Or that whole first series I like more. Giraffe. I mean, I don't dislike any of them. I like Kasanaru Kage also. Hey, Tamal, thanks for coming by. What was I gonna do? Oh, we're going to get those items. This will be cathartic. This will be a good way to end off the night. Keep the giraffe in your head. What? Giraffe? talking about. Jarouge. I'm cracked. Did you see that? And now we just go back in here. But I think this is how I'm supposed to get that other one too. Is there a way for me to get back up from down here that doesn't require a homeward bone? Can we just use a homeward bone? I have 12. I'm doing it. I'm gonna hit the Tim Tebow. Relevant. So I think for that we gotta like stay on it. Jarouge. That's fine. I would rather that happen. I should have just jumped into the like the quicksand pit when we were here before, or like when we fell down there before, and I wasted a homeward bone on that. I should have just killed myself. This is the one time you'll ever catch me running around bald. Fuck, you're right, sis. What a success. Fuck! What a success it's been tonight. Hello, sis. Twitch sis16 on twitch.tv. Twitch.tv. Here we go. I should have taken that guy out with me. I landed right on that undead skull wizard. I can't believe this is when we started playing today. This was not on my bingo sheet. We really spent the whole session fighting that spider guy. We did gab, like, you know, here and there, but I feel like we were pretty focused on it. I guess we got off to a little bit of a late start, but this was a whole fucking thing. One of our whole 3-week chunks, a third of my whole 3-week chunks. Here we go. Cracked. Let's consider what if there's a different way to get this. Like, what if I can use my Jarouge float? My Immortals of Avium float. You know that cope-ass float? I just got pissed off thinking about that game again. You know how... Hey, you know when Jack will do that, like... I mean, like, you know, I see Sis do it. It seems like it's useful for Sis. You're right. We've been Art of Dying, but not sending us on our way. Ready? Send me my way. Well, I wanted to see what that looked like, so I'm glad we tried that once. We're just gonna keep streaming until we get this. We miss saying giraffe. I love this bit. Maybe I should say giraffe. My favorite bits are the bits that I don't know what they are. What if we just jump from here? You know what? I'm gonna hit this with a spicy meatball. Watch this shit. Ready? Send me my work. Done. And that's all you need to do. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Guys, thank you for watching the show tonight. Is there anything I wanted to do for like 1 minute before the end of the stream? Probably not, right? You know what I will do? Put my fucking hair, put my wig back on. And now watch it. We're doing it per stream. Unless we shouldn't. Do you think we should keep it rolling? I'm on opening an open forum here. Do you guys think we should keep it rolling or should we do it per stream? The problem with keeping it rolling is like I definitely would have done that had we fucking started with it at the very beginning of the playthrough, but because we didn't, it'll never be accurate is the thing. So I feel like per stream is better. And we'll see like which stream hits the record. What was it on this one? Like 26 or something? That's like a lot more deaths than I thought it would be. I thought it would be in the single digits. 22. All right, the new Art of Dying record to beat is 22 deaths. Will we surpass it next week? I can't imagine. But this was a fun one. Let's go back to Majula. I'm gonna go end it off with she. We definitely died a lot of times on that stream where we died a lot of times on the stream where we first went into Heidi and fought the like Dragon Rider guy. I did die a lot on that one. Session 1 we also died a lot on the hippo thing. But this has got to be up there. I think this is at least top 3. And hell yeah, next week I don't know. We have 2 of the 4 things now, so the world is really our oyster. We'll probably, what do I want to do? Is there any other fragrant branch of your thing? I guess we got that key. So the key is good, right? Maybe we'll figure out where we can use that key. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to Naganoko for following. Whoops. Thank you to Zebra for the raid and everybody else for hanging out and doing fun stuff like stream streaks or supporting me. Thank you. I'll see you on Sunday for Donkey Kong. Big love. Thanks for coming over. And always remember, I don't know. Always remember living. It's important to do. Bye.